Hey guys, welcome to my show. My name is Maverick, and I'm just now leaving the prayer rooms, the prayer healing rooms. And I got off the phone with a business associate, and I've been thinking about this topic. I was the one that, introduced it or brought it up. False masculine and false feminine, folks. It's the topic. And a lot of people don't know about this. Hi, Montaigne. Your aura is yellow and white. Thank you for being the moderator. And I appreciate, Montaigne, you also being a member on my channel with the little star by your name. $10 a month, guys, if you're coming to my channel. And I have a special every time you guys join. You get 3 questions with the little star by your name. So it's $10. Super simple. Anyways, back to what I was saying to you guys is a lot of marriages are ruined, and there's a lot of divorces because of this knowledge that people are not aware of. And it has to do with this concept called false masculine and false feminine. And I'm inspired to talk about this because of this conversation I had with my business associate. And I want you guys to know there's truth as I say this. There's a card in front of me. It says Jesus Christ Savior, like this big old sticker in front of me. But yeah, so I was talking to her, and we were talking about, like, I'm not going to use names, okay? I'm not going to use names or anything, but we were talking about her marriage, and I actually have another client as well who's dealing with the same thing. So 2 women, okay, clients of mine, and like I'm trying to think of the 2 clients. This is an epidemic. This is a problem in our culture today. And so this girl that I was talking to on the phone, client of mine, like, she's been a paid client. She's a paid client, actually, not been. She is a paid client. But yeah, so we were talking about how she had to put the pants on in her marriage. She had to take the masculine role. It's called false masculine. When a woman feels like she has to be the man with a man, now then she's in false masculine. But here's the thing, ladies, you guys need to stay in authentic feminine. I want you guys to get a notebook. I want you guys to get a journal and write this down when I'm trying to teach you guys. So when a woman tries to be, okay, how do I say this? If a man on the left side, if a man is in false feminine and he's not stepping up, so a man that is not stepping up is in false feminine. Like, let's say this man is like, baby, what do you want to do? Like, what do you want? I don't know what we're going to do. What do you want to do? So when a man is in this false feminine role, you know what I mean? Or maybe he's like acting really needy, like super needy or insecure. He's not stepping up as a leader in the family. As a man, that's called false feminine. Oftentimes, okay, listen guys, oftentimes the woman will go into her false masculine. So she's a woman, but she's in false masculine. So what false masculine is it's really aggressive. It's an aggressive energy. Even a man can be in false masculine. If a man is being if a man is being like an abusive man, he's in false masculine. If a woman could be in false masculine or even false feminine and be abusive. It goes both directions. But I'm trying to teach this to you guys that the woman, there's no excuse, so to speak. I mean, we have to become aware, folks. There's no excuse to go into false masculine as a woman. You are absolutely responsible to stay in on the stone, the brick, on the ground, the middle ground. You have to stay in your authentic feminine, even if your man is not stepping up, because you're making it worse and you're going out of your role as a woman. Dude, I gotta rewind. I gotta say this again. I feel like you guys need to listen up. All right, listen up. No, it's not just human behavior. All right, I'm not. Anyways, so what I'm saying to you guys is false masculine woman That is your darkness, your shadow, ladies, that you have to look at. Even if your man is not stepping up, so let's say your man is acting wussy pussy, he's not making decisions, he's crying and he's and all this stuff. So let's say your man is in his false feminine. As a man, he's in feminine, but it's called wounded. Like false feminine is like wounded feminine, right? So he's being immature like a little boy. Okay, let's see here. So what I'm trying to say is you guys need to stay aware enough to stay in your authentic, meaning real integrity, healthy, feminine self. So my client did not know this, and my other client did not know this. Both of these women started dominating. Both of my clients started dominating their men. They said that their men had substance abuse issues. Yeah, okay. Well, bro, if you're a man and you got a substance abuse problem, you got to step up, man. I don't know what to tell you, men, okay, straight up. And ladies, same thing. You, whether you're a girl or a boy or whatever, a lady, you know, a man, if you guys have a substance abuse problem, an alcohol, a pill problem, a marijuana problem, it's your responsibility to take care of yourself. You've got to step up. You've got to take care of you. Okay, so anyways, back to what I was saying. So these two clients of mine, they started off feminine, authentic. Let me be clear. They started off as authentic feminine. Both of my clients, which is beautiful. But the men that they were with, unfortunately, were in the left, over here on the left side. They were in false feminine. So here's the thing. No matter what, ladies, you cannot be going into false masculine. Like, I'm just telling you guys right now, like, you're out of bounds. You're out of line. That's why this world is messed up today. All right, I just want to gather my thoughts real quick. Okay, like a man should never be saying, hey, baby, what do you want to do? Hey, okay, left side here, left side, false feminine. Okay, if a man is saying, hey, baby, what do you want to do? I don't know. Like, I don't know what what do you want to, where do you want to eat? How should we handle the situation? Nah, bro, listen, you got to step up. The man, this false feminine man needs to come to the middle into his authentic masculine and be like, yo, girl, this is what we're doing. Like, baby, this is what we're doing, straight up. So she needs to, he needs to be that leader. That girl should not have the girl should not have the pressure and be pushed over, pushed over into false masculine. You as a man, ladies and gentlemen, as a man, you got to come out of your false feminine, all that uncertainty, that insecurity, and all that doubt. You have to meet in the middle as an authentic man and be like, this is what we're doing. And ladies, there's no excuse. See, here's the problem. The chick goes over into the false masculine, and then she gets resentful. She's resentful. But girl, listen, I'm telling you right now, stop doing false masculine and don't tell me you have no choice. I don't want to hear that, ladies. I do not want to hear your bullshit on you have no effing choice. Okay? Your accountability as a lady, as a woman, is to be in authentic feminine energy. Period. You have no business being on that other side. No business at all. I know you guys, some of you don't want to hear this. I know some of you are like I'm telling you guys right now, just like a man has no business being in false feminine. How can that woman trust you? How can she trust you if you're in this pussy wussy false feminine energy? Guys, so what do you guys need to be doing? What do you need to be doing? What you need to be doing as a man, I'm going to tell you. Okay? You need to be watching videos on alpha and sigma males. That's that energy. Not women videos. Why would you absorb the energy of a woman? Think about what I'm saying to you guys. You don't watch videos by women coaches. As a man, do not go on there and absorb a woman's energy. You got to watch male videos of alpha and sigma males. Now, I'm an intersex man. I was born with balls and testicles. and ovaries. But my point is, I'm a full man. So I was literally born a hermaphrodite. I was born with ovotesticular disorder. Well, whatever. It's not a disorder, but you know what I'm saying. God made me born with testicles and ovaries. So I am a legit man. I have some extra, extra pieces of me. Like I've got extra on my body. Like I've got ovaries, but I'm saying I'm a full man, straight up. Even if I had born with extra stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm letting you guys know that. Just so you know, I'm not transgender. I'm a heterosexual, intersex, hermaphrodite man with ovotesticular disorder. Now, back to what I was saying to you guys. Okay, what I'm saying to you guys is you should never be asking the woman, what do you want to do, baby? Now, you guys, if you're afraid of your woman, y'all are in false masculine. The guys that are afraid of their woman, you're afraid of her somehow, some way. What I'm saying, you got to step up, man. You got to be like, yo, this is what we're doing. She needs to trust your leadership. The woman needs to trust your leadership. And it starts with you, dude. I'm going to shake you. I want to shake you guys. It starts with you. You are the head of the household. Yo, men, you guys are the head of the household. She should not have to feel like she has to be false masculine. Now, she cannot be false masculine. That is wrong. She's stepping out of her bounds. That is not okay. And ladies, you cannot say, well, I had no choice. I have no choice. Like, that is bullcrap. You need to take some accountability, the females out there, and you need to stay in your authentic feminine. Guys, this has become an epidemic problem. Serious epidemic problem in this world. So as a man, I need to watch alpha male videos and sigma male videos and figure out where I have gone wrong. Okay, where have I gone wrong in all my relationships? Like, meaning, where was I false feminine or even false masculine? As a man, you can be false masculine. I'm just letting you guys know right now. False masculine is like too aggressive, too assertive, like you're overcompensating. Maybe you're shutting down your feelings. As a man, like, you might be like, I ain't telling her anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when you're like, dude, she's a bee. I'm not going to tell her anything. That aggressive energy is false masculine. Whether you're a girl or you're a boy, like, whether you're a woman or you're a man, if you're like, I am not telling her anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm mad at her. She doesn't deserve it. Y'all are in false masculine. That is not where you need to be. You can't do that. So I need to figure out, as a man, I need to figure out where I have been false feminine over here on the left side, meaning where I've acted like a wussy pussy. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, where I've acted like, oh, what do you want, baby? I don't know. What are we going to do? Maybe I've been insecure, certain things. Like, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, we have to evaluate. We have to evaluate our actions, our thoughts, the way you guys are thinking in your head. Okay, let me think what else. Okay, so it starts with the man. I'm telling you guys right now. Now, ladies, if you are in false masculine, stop. Because you're ruining your relationship. I don't care what you say. I do not care if you tell me that your man is not stepping up. I don't want to hear your mouth. I don't want to hear it. Like, some of you guys out there, oh, well, my man doesn't do anything. He's a drug addict. He's an alcoholic. He's whatever, yo. Like, whatever. That does not give you the right and the justification. That's your ego to go into false masculine. Period. Where's your responsibility? Do not blame him. I don't want to hear. Do not blame that man. Like, you are responsible for being in authentic feminine energy. Like a man, you guys are responsible over here. You men cannot be pussy wussy, asking the girl what she wants to do. You guys can't be doing that stuff. You can't be like, I don't know, baby, I'm not sure. You have to be a leader. You have to step up as a man. Thank you very much, Montaigne. I appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm trying to think about this. I'm trying to think. So what's the answer here? Well, first of all, ladies, I'm just going to say this. Ladies, stop making the decisions for your man. Stop. Y'all are ruining your damn relationships. You're ruining them. And you're not being accountable. I don't want to hear your justifications and your dumbass excuses. Period. I want to hear that crap. You guys need to step down off your, off that ego. You can't be like bossing them around, trying to call the shots. Hey, we're doing this. No, dude, seriously. So this is what I do know. Okay, it's like, what do you know, Maverick? What do you know? Well, this is what I know. Okay, I know that for sure. I know that for sure. Cursing is just a word, yo. It's a word. Why are you trying to police how I speak? Stop trying to police how I speak. I don't know if you're a girl or you're a guy, but either way, if you're a man, that's controlling. And if you're a girl, you're in either way, that's false masculine energy. Whether you're a girl or you're a guy, you are in false masculine energy. Do not police how I speak. It's a word. You can choose how to interpret it. All right, back to what I was saying here. And don't be talking crap about other people in my chat room. Calling people Karen, like that man a Karen. Yo, Montaigne, get that person out of my chat room. Get them out. This person right here, if you're still in my chat, please remove them. You're not going to bully people in my chat room. Do you understand that? Back off, dude. Or whoever you are. Okay, guys. So, yeah, this is where I'm going with this. It's time that we have a paradigm shift in this society. I'm going to say this again. It is time that we have a paradigm shift in this world, in society. So you guys need to understand, and I know I'm repeating myself a lot, and that's okay if I repeat myself. I want the guys to look at your actions. Are you afraid of your woman? If you're afraid of your woman, most likely she's in her false masculine. Now, she needs to step out of that false masculine. It's not, and the way that happened, I mean, she needs to step out. She's fully responsible for stepping out of false masculine, no matter what you're doing. Let me say that again. No matter how you're acting or reacting, that woman is accountable for her actions, and she is responsible for stepping out of false masculine into authentic feminine energy, no matter what you're doing. And in terms of the man, you've got to watch Alpha Sigma male videos. What is a leader? As a man, what is a leader? What is an alpha male? What is a sigma male? You guys need to understand masculine energy. So the man is the head of the household. All right? He's the head of the household. He's the leader. It goes God, man, and then the woman. He protects that female. He protects her. So if she's being a biatch, okay, I'm just going to be real. If the girl is being a biatch, first of all, that's not okay. She's accountable. A, she's accountable for her actions, and B, you need to get yourself in check, because that tells me you're in false feminine. If your girl is being a B, you're in false feminine energy, and she's responsible for herself as well. So she's got to come down off that ego, off that false masculine energy, and be an authentic woman. When you guys are not in your authentic, whether you're a man or a woman, okay, you're not in your authentic energy. And you guys are sabotaging. Whoa, let me rewind that. Y'all are sabotaging your relationships. So you know what, guys? Self-love starts with you. I'm going to say that again. Self-love starts with you. You guys are both responsible. It's time to step up. Hey, Mouse, welcome. So yeah, I've got these two clients, and they were saying, yeah, but he won't do anything. I need to step up, or he's doing alcohol or drugs. Like they're like, I need to step up, and that's the thing. No, you do not go outside of authentic feminine energy. You cannot blame your man. You cannot do that. Oh, well, he's not doing it, so I'm going to have to do it. Okay, you're not in your role. Like, you're not, like, it's not healthy. Like, you don't do that. you're actually making it worse. You're not taking accountability for your actions. So I just want you guys, I'm telling you guys what to do right now. I'm telling you guys what to do. The man needs to step up because it goes God, man, woman. Okay? The man is the head of the household underneath the woman. So he needs to watch the alpha videos, the sigma videos as much as possible. Jordan Peterson. Okay, like that's one example. I'm sure there's many others. Like there's a lot of coaches, male dating coaches. This is masculine energy. It's very important. Now, girls, like, you know, you don't want to go into false masculine though. Okay, guys, you don't want to go into false masculine. That's if you guys are controlling, you're bullying, you're abusive. You don't want to go into false masculine. Now, there's a lot of factors that play into some of that stuff. You got PTSD, you've got complex PTSD in terms. There's a lot of distortions that can happen with all that too. So anyways, I won't get into all that, but sometimes a woman can misperceive a man. Let me just say this. Sometimes a woman can misperceive a man as false masculine when he's in his authentic. Especially if you're an Aries, by the way. Aries is the most dominant sign of all. If you are born between the end of March and the middle of April, so March 22nd, March 21st, 22nd, through mid-April, you're an Aries man, which means you are the sexiest, most dominant man in the entire zodiac. I'm gonna say that again. You heard me. Aries men are the most masculine, dominant, sexiest men in the zodiac. I've gotten this from multiple women. I'm telling you right now. I've researched it. Just letting you guys know right now. What's funny, both of my clients are with two Aries men. Both of my clients, coincidentally. And then there was someone else, my old moderator. So my old moderator also is two Aries. I'm telling you guys, women are attracted to an Aries man. I'm just letting you guys know. Most dominant male, masculine. I'm not saying that you guys don't have work to do. I have work to do. I raise my hand right now. I have work to do. I'm working on it. But you got to be careful, guys, not to go into false masculine. False masculine is the same, whether it's a woman or it's a man. It's basically domineering, controlling, abusive energy. Now, you might be with somebody that's got post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD, complex PTSD. Now, mind you, I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't treat or diagnose. I'm not a medical doctor. But if you guys have somebody with PTSD or you have PTSD or especially complex PTSD, a woman can misperceive a man. A woman often, or a man, I guess a man can do this too, but I'm just going to say in general, women will misperceive a man and she'll think he's being aggressive, that he's being aggressive or dominant or he's being a bossy or a jerk, and the truth is she's been traumatized by men. I mean, I hate to say that, so there's like a misperception going on. Like there can be, I'm just letting you guys know right now, there can be some cognitive distortions. It's normal. It's totally normal for PTSD and complex PTSD to have distortions or perception. Your perception and distortion can be off. It's not gaslighting. Just like letting you guys, that's not gaslighting. It's a fact. If you have PTSD or complex PTSD, your perceptions can be off. Because you perceive danger where there's no danger, you misperceive threats where there are no threats. And a lot of these women have been with ass clown abusive men. I'm letting you guys know right now. So they see things that aren't there. You guys have to work through that. You'll have to work through that together. But it's just important that the lady, no matter what she perceives, okay, no matter what the girl perceives, she needs to stay in her authentic feminine. I'm going to say that again. The girl needs to stay in her authentic feminine, no matter what she perceives, because that is her authentic role. And when she goes into false masculine, it's making things worse. You're out of character, you're out of line, you're not in the natural organic role. You've got, as a woman, you've got to stay in your authentic feminine energy. No matter how like a false masculine your man is. If you perceive your man as aggressive or domineering or all that, whatever, I'm just saying, some of you guys, not everybody, but some of you guys are having trauma. You're triggers. You're getting triggered. There's trauma going on from your exes, from your past, or your father, maybe your daddy, or I mean, whatever. I'm just telling you guys. Just letting you guys know right now that that's a. It's just important that you guys stay in your authentic feminine. If you perceive your man as being bossy, or he's being like controlling, or you whatever, I'm not saying that that's not the case, but you got to be careful, because it may not actually be the case. If you guys had trauma, childhood trauma, or y'all were with an abusive man or whatever, if you guys have PTSD, okay, it can mess up your perception. You think your man is abusive and he's not. You think your man is being more aggressive than he really is. I've seen this happen over and over and over and over. The lens, like the glasses, is skewed. The perception is skewed. When a woman has childhood trauma or male trauma, or, like I said, an abusive man in the past or whatever it is, it skews your perception. So, yeah, back to what I was saying, like, the men need to be an authentic masculine. Y'all need to know what pussy wussy false feminine looks like as a man. And you guys also need to not be in wounded masculine. Wounded masculine, there's a difference, okay? But like I said, unfortunately, a lot of girls, in my personal opinion, I've seen it over and over. They have post-traumatic stress disorder. They had no dad or something like that, and they're, oh, my man's being mean to me. Like, they think that their man is being an asshole or a jerk or mean to them. And the truth is, they've got unresolved trauma. There's unresolved triggers and trauma from a lack of a father, either a mean father, no daddy, or an abusive man, a man that was abusive, or abusive men, a trail of that kind of thing. And so that also, just in their mind, they think that they can dominate the man. They're in their false feminine. A lot of women are going into their false feminine, and they feel justified. Like, they literally are like, oh, you know what? I'm going to be the boss. I'm going to be in charge of the man, because they don't trust men. They don't trust men. But the thing is, like, you guys have to, as a man, you need to be in your authentic masculine. And that lady needs to be in her authentic no matter what. No matter what. She has no right to be in a false masculine. Period. Period. You guys are ruining your relationships. As a woman, y'all are ruining it when you do that. As a man, like I said, you don't be asking her. You don't ask your girl, oh, what do you want, baby? What do you want for dinner, baby? Like, yo, this pussy wussy, like, false feminine crap, yo. Nah. You guys need to step up. She's not going to respect you if you guys are like, hey, what do you want to do? You know what I mean? Like, you just got to be like, hey, look, we're doing this assertively. You know what I'm saying? Assertive, like authentic masculine, like, we're doing this. This is what we're doing. And she be submissive in a healthy way, not weak. I'm not saying she's weak, but she'll be like, all right, baby, she's a helper. See, women are helpmates. They're supposed to be helpers. Helpmates is what they call it. In the Bible, it's helpmates. She's your helper. So yeah, justification on that girl's part is not acceptable. Unacceptable. False masculine energy. Well, he's not doing it, so I have to do it. He's being a jerk, so I'm going to be a jerk. You're out of character. You're out of line. You're not in touch with your real authentic self. You are accountable for that as a chick. I'm going to get some food, guys. I'm hungry. I've been fasting for, what time? I've been fasting for 16 hours. Now, you know that your testosterone gets bigger when you guys fast? I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't treat or diagnose, but I will say.
How you doing?
Hold on. Hey, good. Can I have a local fave on sourdough bread with the microgreens?
Yeah, definitely.
And I'll take 2 protein balls.
Yeah, what kind were you thinking?
Well, let's do the birthday ones.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
No, that's all.
Perfect. Now let's open your red window.
Cool. All right, let's see here. Hold on a second. Trying to find my card, man. Dude, they shut my card down. I accidentally hit I accidentally hit a button. It said, "Did you do this transaction?" And I accidentally hit no, and the bank shut my card down. Be careful when you guys get text messages. Sometimes they'll shut your card down if you accidentally type. Okay, and I just want to be sure there's not the upcharge for the sourdough, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, it already comes with that.
Do you need to see my military discount?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What'd you do in the military?
I was going to be an officer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Zero. Okay, can I have a receipt too?
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
I'll throw it out.
Yeah, sounds good. Somebody, hey, Rebecca, how's it going? She says, I like you. Who are you, Rebecca? My name is Maverick, guys. It's time to get real, like get real in capital letters, GETREAL, guys. I'm trying to teach you guys on how to be authentic with yourself and in your relationships. It's a process, one step at a time. If you guys haven't already, you guys are going to want to rewatch my video because I can't repeat myself. Plus, I've repeated myself a lot already. So just rewind the video. Once the video ends, you guys can watch it. You guys can take notes. I would highly encourage you guys to take notes. Everybody in the chat room. Any kind of sarcasm, you're out of my chat room, bro. You're going to be respectful of my chat or you're out of here. So LOL, anything like that, sarcasm, you're out. And then, that's your loss, not mine. All right, let's see what we've got here. So I'm looking at you guys' comments. See what you said. All right, so Eric696. Eric696 says, yeah, tell my wife that. Okay, so bro, you're in false feminine energy right there. That is false feminine energy. I'm telling you right now, you are accountable for your actions. If your wife is dominating you, it's because she's a mirror. I'm telling you right now, she's a mirror of you, and you're in false feminine energy. That's what that means. So when you say, oh, tell my wife that, to me, obviously, it sounds like she's in false masculine. So she's accountable for going into authentic feminine. She needs to move from false masculine into authentic, but you are also in false feminine, and you don't realize it. You need to own up, bro. I don't want to hear that excuse. You need to own up. You need to look at yourself because you're in false feminine. She is a mirror of you. If you're in false feminine, she's in false masculine. That's a mirror. That's a mirror for you needing to step up as a man. Got to step up, man. Don't be acting like a victim. Don't be tell my wife that. You act like she's even if she's controlling, you got to step up and she needs to come down. So it's like that. Okay, let's see here. All right, like I said, any sarcasm, you're out of my chat room. You gonna get mouthy with me? Goodbye. Peace out. You said the alpha, I'm the man. There you go, DP. 81, you got great energy, 81. I like it. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it, whoever that is. Okay, let's see here. Z says, I agree fully. Z-Lot. Excellent, Z-Lot. There you go, Z-Lot. John says, you seem pretty masculine. Well, I was born with balls, so I'm a hermaphrodite. My parent and I have a condition called ovotesticular disorder. So when you say I seem pretty, I mean, I guess, yeah, as a man, I mean, I guess I'm in my masculine. Right now I am in my masculine. I'm not to say I never made mistakes. Like, I'm just like you guys. I'm a human being, and I've had to learn this stuff. I'm still learning right now. And yeah, I get told that a lot. A lot of women have said, dude, you're more masculine than like the other Aries. You know, I mean, I've heard that a lot. I am very masculine, and Aries is the most masculine sign too. You said, are you prepared to finally support a family? I'm working on it, Z-Ears. I'm working on it, bro. Okay, let's see. You said, why are you? Oh, yeah, this is a troll here. We got a troll in the house. Okay, let's see. Z says, I'm not being rude, but you said you're questioning your own mistakes in your masculinity, but are you trying to tell others what to do? Questioning my mistakes? I don't know what you mean.
Hi, here's our local fate for you.
Thank you so much.
And then EC potion.
Okay. And I'll take a receipt too.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on a second, guys. Wait. I don't know if Z-Lot is still in the chat room.
Are those the chocolate protein balls?
Oh, these ones?
Yeah.
No, birthday cake.
Yeah, that's birthday cake. Yeah. Wait, this is the total, right? This is the receipt. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, have a good rest of
Hey,
your
you
day.
too. All right. So I'm going to pull over here. I'm going to read the rest of these comments. I have been fasting for 16 hours. Did you guys know it boosts your testosterone? I don't know if you guys know that, but also eating eggs. And now, mind you guys, like I said, I'm not a medical doctor. I can't treat or diagnose. But eating eggs boosts the testosterone. I think eggs and avocado together, like the combination of eggs and avocado boosts the testosterone. There's all kinds of foods that you guys can eat to boost the testosterone for the men in the chat room. I'm going to show you guys what I got to eat. So this is the meal right here. So we've got avocado, which has a lot of vitamin E. It's going to make my skin look super smooth and young. Like my skin really soft and smooth with the vitamin E. And then we've got eggs. Again, this is testosterone boosting. Also, eggs give you energy. So when you combine the two, it's really a testosterone boost. But yeah, and then there's let's see, there's chia seeds, hemp seeds, and chia seeds. And there's microgreens. It has all kinds of nutrients. So all kinds of minerals and nutrients. All right, now let me look at what you guys had written. Okay, Mouse says, hey, what's up, Mouse? Hey, Mouse. Okay, James, well, I'm handsome. You called me beautiful. Actually, I'm a man. I'm an intersex man, bro. Here's the other thing, guys. I'll tell you this in a second. Let me just keep reading your comments. You said, I need your gloves. Nancy says, you're exactly right. Rebecca says, I like you. Thank you. See, Rebecca says, I'm just a loner and an introvert who lives with my grandfather, and I take care of him. That's respectful. Appreciate that. I like that. Rebecca says, I have subscribed. I love the topics revolving around romance. Cool. I like your name. It's my favorite name in terms of a female. Okay. Yeah, so what I was going to say is I'm not tolerating anybody that you guys, I'm going to say this right now. So I was born with as a hermaphrodite. I was born like this. So my pronouns are he, him. And anyone that's going to be in my life is going to respect that. And I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, ironclad straight up. I was born with balls. I don't care about the scientific definitions and this and that and blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Chop. Like, it does not matter. Scientists are not God. God made me with a dick. Okay? He made me this way. I was born with both parts. God, the Heavenly Father, popped me out into this world with, I was born with the ability to get a female pregnant. Yeah, I was born like that. So I don't care what scientists call it. Like, I don't care. The genes, all of this study is scientific, human made. It's human made. What's not human made? God put me in this world just the way I was born. So you guys will call me he, him. I don't care about scientific, whatever you want. Oh, well, scientists, this and that, or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just letting you guys know right now. You said you are so beautiful. You mean handsome. I'm handsome. I'm a man. So I'm just letting you guys know right now, if you're going to be in my life, I don't give a F who you are. Straight up, you're going to call me he, him. Because I'm a hermaphrodite, born with the parts. I was born like that. So I don't care how I sound. I don't care if my voice is higher. You will respect me as he, him, if you're going to be in my life. Straight up. You said that's very interesting. You're very interesting. Anyways, you said, I respect you a lot for sharing on these intimate issues. I hope people continue to be kind. Where are you from, Rebecca? Actually, not just, where are all of you guys from? Rock, R-O-C-K, that's a cool name. I like that, Rock. Mike, cool. Where you guys, what's your location, everybody? This is not me yelling, bro. I get passionate about stuff. Period. California? Oh, word. My family was born in California. All right, so yeah, I just want you guys to rewind the video when you guys get a chance. But I'm on to something. I'm telling you guys right now, this is important. It's an epidemic and it's a paradigm in this world. We need a paradigm shift in this world. We got to have a paradigm shift. Okay? We talk about relationships here, spirituality and relationships. You said you're in Florida. I like that. I will be living in Florida with my family on the beach. So that's my thing. And I'm working on a business plan. See, guys, like, I'm just saying, like, you know, we all make mistakes, people. Whether you're a man or a woman, you make mistakes. But I'm just telling the guys out there, you guys need to look up alpha male, sigma male. You got to bring you guys out of false feminine, to move you out of that false feminine so you guys can be authentic masculine. You got to learn. Alpha sigma male videos will help you guys do that. This is my style, bro. This is who I am. I got these gloves to protect my woman initially, if you're wondering. But I got them because it's my style and I can protect her at the same time. See what I'm saying? Alpha sigma male videos. Now, what I told you guys is you have to be careful. Some of you guys have to be careful of false masculine, whether you're a girl or you're a guy. You know, you have to be careful of false masculine, which I told you guys, that's like abusive behavior, like aggressive, like, oh, you know, overly aggressive, that kind of thing, overly. But also a lot of women, I was saying this to you guys before, have PTSD. They either did not have a daddy, like absence of a father, or an abusive dad or an abusive boyfriend or whatever. So there's a perception that's skewed. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder, it can skew your perception. So a lot of these girls think that guys are being aggressive. They think that they're being, you know, they're basically being assertive. The man is being assertive. They're passionate like me. Like, I'm passionate. Like, this is not me like, I'm not yelling at anybody. Like, guys, this is not yelling. Yelling, it would be like if I were saying F you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. This is not yelling. I'm passionate. I also have hearing issues. So ever since the military, I'm just letting you guys know, I really legit have a hearing disorder. I've had it since yeah, I'm telling you guys. You look like you kick ass. Aw, thank you. Okay. So you got a rude person here. If you don't want to value my channel, you're going to be rude. I'm going to boot you out of here, man. It's just that simple. You don't deserve my channel. If you're going to be sarcastic and rude, you're out. And it means you don't respect yourself either. It means you don't want to grow. You know? I don't respect that. I don't respect if you don't want to grow and you want to continue hurting women, you're out, bro. You want to be a little false feminine male wussy puss. If you want to act like that, I'm just saying you're out of here. Because you're hurting women by acting like that. And ladies, you're hurting men. You guys are hurting men and blaming it on them. Oh, well, he's not stepping up to the plate. He was a butt. He was a jerk, so I'm going to be a jerk. Nah, dude, you're each responsible for your actions. Everybody is responsible for your side of the street, your actions here. You said, I love people who are unique and original to themselves. People who aren't trying to jump on the trends. You said, I like how you are being your original self as far as I can tell. Yes, this is me. Period. Okay, like, see, this is rude. You're rude. And if you're going to act like that, you're trying to bring me down because you're insecure, bro. Like, don't you see it's a reflection of you? When you put people down, you've got the problem. You see what I'm saying? It's you. You're the insecure one. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah. So this is where it's at. I just wanted to teach you guys a little bit here. And I'll probably come on here in a little bit. But I'm just saying this. I don't care who you are, how long you've known me. I will be addressed as he, him. Look, I was born with a DICK. Straight up. I was born with that. And I'm proud of it. It is what it is. I might have some extra parts, ovotesticular disorder, whatever. Even that's a label. Okay, that's a label that a doctor has given me. But it's like, God did not make a mistake. There's no mistakes. God brought me into this world with the ability to impregnate a female. So you will call me he, him. No matter who you are. I don't care if you're my mama. I don't care who you are. If you're going to be in my life, straight up, only people in my life will respect me. I don't care what science, meaning human interpretation has to say, period. All right, guys. With that being said, I'm out of here. I say I'm 22 for life, Rebecca. Let me ask you this. How old do you think I look? Master, I like your name. Master Prestige. That's beautiful. Exactly, crazy. I agree with you. You said you look 33. I get it. It's different. Some people think I'm 18, some think 19. The majority of people think I'm 24 years old. Like the majority. I'd say like 90% of people say I'm 24 and then 27. Those are like the two biggest ages I get. Exactly, dog. Yeah, you got that. You said that's my age. You're not my age. There's no way you're 30. How old do I look to you? This person says, I am 30. You do not look my age, basically. You said you look sophisticated. I am very sophisticated. I'm deep. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. I'm a writer, philosopher. You said you have a bone structure, though, that's not an adolescent. Because I got love in my bones, in my body. Any kind of it talk is out of here. I'm not an it, bro. And that's a reflection of you. See, you put people down. You're not getting to me. That's the thing. Like, you're not getting to me. It just shows something about you, and it comes back. So karma is going to bite you. And I'm not joking. You can kind of laugh at me. I mean, if you want, you could laugh. You could be like, okay, okay. When something ends up happening to you, And I'm not, I'm just telling you right now, you'll remember what I said. You said, you look good, you look amazing. Oh, thank you. You said, I'm almost 36 and I'm pretty sure you're younger than me. So 28. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 28. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. I get it all the time. 24 to 28 years old. For sure. But yeah, I say I'm 22 for life. I'm glad I can inspire you guys. I'm going to bounce off here and I'm going to eat my food. But please rewind my show. Get a notebook. Start taking notes, you guys. I've got a lot to teach you, and I just want to help create a paradigm shift. What was that? What was that icon? I saw somebody send an emoji. So, you guys, send me your emoji. The one that you guys, if you're in the chat room, let me see your emoji. Everybody has one emoji in the chat room. I ask you guys keep the same emoji. So when you guys come into my chat room, please keep the same emoji. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I like it. I like it. I like it. We are blessed. So blessed, guys. All right, I'm going to bounce off here. But thank you so much and enjoy watching my video. Okay? See you guys later.